understand how bad I want to lay my head back down and go to bed. I'm trying to push myself and do better and get up earlier. It's currently 6:13 and let's get my morning started. I got checks in the mail and I feel like a grown-up. I've never had checks in my life. I literally had to get my mom to show me how to write a check yesterday because I've never wrote a check. I asked Brandon if he can bring me some batteries so I can start back using this camera instead of using my phone. But I mean, my phone is fine. It does a really good job, but I love how on this camera, this is the Canon G7X. I love how you can like see yourself. And on my phone, I can't because my back camera is a lot better than my front camera, so I use my back camera. Everyone, welcome to another video. This video is probably going to be super short because it's really just going to be me getting ready. I'm getting ready for work, and please don't think that I wake up at 6 o'clock every day because I don't. I wish I did, and I kind of want to get better at that really. And normally I'll wake up at like 7:20 because I don't ever do anything with myself when I go to work. Like I normally look like questionable sometimes. I'm using this little like brush and it's okay. Like it's not crazy. I wouldn't call it the best thing in the world, but I really just wanted to kind of go over the bottom of my hair with this because I'm going to try and do rollers on the top of it. Today is Wednesday because we were off Monday because of that ice storm, and we're supposed to be getting more snow this weekend. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but I work for local government and I've been in that for about 6 months now. I actually just had my 6-month evaluation and it went really good. I really love it. It's really fun, and it's kind of crazy because I don't know if like y'all know like where I've worked at before. It's like my first big girl job, and I've been loving it so much. I work in HR, which is really fun, I'll be honest. I applied for the like customer service rep position, and thank goodness because like I didn't know, like I'd never worked for a municipality, never worked for local government, didn't know like what it was, but I don't have the thick skin to work in customer service where they work. So my boss, whenever she was interviewing me, and she told me this like obviously after, she was like, I just didn't think that you were fit for the customer service position, but we had a position open that you could potentially grow in, and that was the position that I have now. I assist our HR director with, like onboarding processes and everything like that. I've sat in on a couple interviews and I really like the interview process. And also I help assist payroll, which is kind of crazy. I started payroll like as soon as I started the job, and I really enjoy payroll. Like it's so much fun. So that's a little bit about my job. Nothing too crazy, but it's like probably almost 7 o'clock now, and I don't have to be there till 8, and it's a 10-minute drive. That's the thing. Okay, so I'm done with my hair, and I have the top portion set in rollers, and I'm just gonna put in some little earrings. My nephew got me these for Christmas. I'm also going to wear my little rose-filled watch today. I love how it looks. It looks so like classy. It's by Rosefield. I've had it for probably 3 years now, but It's so cute. I love it so much. So how I ended up getting the job now. A good friend of mine, I actually did her wedding. She's so sweet. Actually, she actually texted me yesterday and it was so good to hear from her. But anyways, she works at another town. I had just texted her because I had heard great things about, you know, working for like the county, obviously working for the state, working for a town, like a municipality, and like how it's very good. So I was like, let me see if anybody's hiring. I wasn't even like really looking for a job then, but I was just like, why not see what's going on? And so I texted her and asked her if her place was hiring. And she said, no, actually we're not. But let me ask my boss to see if he has heard from anybody. I was like, okay. And I was not expecting anything really, because I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, no biggie, no bummer. And literally 2 hours later, she messages me and she's like, hey, so there's this place that is actually hiring right now. Submitted my application perfectly fine, got an interview, got the job. And I'm like, how, what? Like, and y'all, this is just such a, I was actually thinking about this the other day. This is such a testament to how good the Lord is, because he has always like provided a way for me when it comes to a job, and like obviously in everyday life also, but the Lord has always provided with a job somewhere for me. My first job that I ever got at the Snowball, like I was picking up clothes because the owner had sold clothes, and I was picking up some from her house, and she was like, hey, do you want a job? I'm like, sure, why not? The Lord will always provide a way. Prior to getting this job that I have now, I went through a time where I wasn't like applying for any jobs because I was working at the tanning bed, and I was fine. Like I was just like, I'm just not gonna apply for any jobs yet, and we'll just see where it goes. But prior to that, I had applied for 2 positions, interviewed for both of them for 2 different places, and didn't get either of them. And I literally remember being so like heartbroken because I felt so like behind, because I was working at a tanning bed, and like that's not you know, where, because at the time I think I was 20 at the time, and I was like, I feel like that's not where I need to be. Like I'm not, like I'm basically like an adult, and like I'm literally 20 years old, and like I need to get my life together. And like that's kind of that was my mindset the whole time. Whenever I didn't get both of those jobs, I was really like let down, and I felt, because at the time I wasn't in school also, so it was just like the tanning bed job, and I felt so like I said, like behind. I think the whole time the Lord just needed my surrender, and boom, here we go. For my eyebrows, I use this NYX the brow glue. Love this stuff. This stuff is really good. For my foundation, I use the L'Oreal True Match. Love you. L'Oreal True Match in the shade N3. Put it where I need it. It's very lightweight, which I really like. And I did put a little bit of eyeshadow on. Like I rarely do eyeshadow. And I just use my Hoola bronzer for my eyeshadow. For my concealer, I'm going to go with the L'Oreal True Match concealer. This is in the shade N1, and my foundation was in N3. And then also going with my Merit Beauty concealer stick. Y'all know I rock with Merit Beauty. I was watching my vlogs last night, but I have been using Merit Beauty for the longest time. Using you for literally like probably 4 years now. Been using Merit Beauty for a long time, and I love their products. I'm gonna go in with my Merit Beauty concealer stick. If y'all have watched, like I said, any other videos, this has been my go-to. So I think it's like probably 20 degrees outside right now, and I do not do well with the cold. I don't do well with like extreme heat either, but I'm very excited for summer, and really the only reason is because I want to be tan. I'm going to go in with this blush by Dibs. So this is the Desert Island Duo, this one. And I just love like how pink this blush is. I think it is to die for. Okay. And there we go. A little bit of a coffee break. I think I want to go in with a little bit of black liner, and you can tell that, ugh. Okay. So if that looks terrible, don't tell me. I don't know if y'all have seen those videos on TikTok where it's like, what kind of makeup goes with your face type? Well, I did that, and I got like it was like the Mediterranean or something like that. That's why I'm trying this little brown, this little black smoky eye thing. You know, kind of give your eyes like a little cat shape. I also have this lip liner Stay In by Stashu, I think that's how you pronounce it. Now I'm going to take down my hair because I have got to go. Little. Okay, so jewelry of the day. This is my little jewelry stack here. I think I'm going to do this black ring. Well, I love these little two together here, but that's a little loose, and I don't know if I want to wear that one. This is cute. Okay, I love this. I think I'm gonna put on one of my bracelets. My mom got me this bracelet for Christmas, and that's what it looks like. And for my jewelry, these little earrings, I'm really not for sure. My nephew got them for me for Christmas. My necklace, not for sure either. This was a gift also. My rings are, the gold one is James Michelle, and the diamond one is Amazon. This ring is my mom's. My watch is Rosefield, and this little diamond bracelet, again, I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. Well, let's do a scent of the day. I think I may do a little Gucci Flora, the Gorgeous Gardenia. I always have like little samples laying around everywhere. If you guys have any recommendations for perfumes, I have been wanting a like staple perfume in my life, but I can't seem to find one that I love. I love a sweet smell, but also I want to kind of step out of the sweet smell and do like a more grown-up feminine smell. This one is the Dime. I got a set of the 7 Summers and the Dawn Boys Lost, something like that, for Christmas. Almost through both of them. I love both of those. This is a little Way like hair and body mist. It smells really good. Also smells like coconut. So okay, so I think I'm gonna also throw on a belt. Yeah, that's so cute. Okay, love that. So I obviously need a jacket to kind of complete this look, but it's freezing outside, so I really need to like wear my big puffer jacket, but I feel like that'll ruin the outfit. So I'm gonna throw on my little J. Crew, this is like a little trench coat vibe. And I love this jacket, and it's still a little warm, but obviously not as warm as my puffer jacket. And it doesn't have like a zip, so it kind of goes well with the outfit because you can see the outfit, you know what I mean? Should I do a little scarf moment? Okay, so here is this. So this is the finished look, you guys. Let's do a quick little OOTD before I have to leave. This little white t-shirt is from Walmart. The brown cardigan is from Old Navy. This jacket is from J. Crew. The jeans are from J. Crew. The shoes are Rack Room. The belt, Old Navy. I think it's Old Navy, I think. and the scarf is Old Navy. And that is the OOTD, and thank you guys so much for getting ready with me this morning. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.